Welcome in. It's another It's Bringer video, and I have something very interesting to talk to you about today. I was on my multiplayer server recently, and what I was trying to do is I was trying to find a way to dupe some items. And I actually accidentally discovered it. I had been trying to dupe for a while, and I basically stumbled across it when I misplaced a double wide fence, and I had to try and disassemble it, right? And I realized, oh, I got an extra plank. Why did that happen? And I've discovered this works with any double tall item. And as you see, we have 4 double tall fences, and we have 4 double tall wooden gates, right? Let's take a look at what the material cost for those. If we go to carpentry right here in the build menu, you will see a double tall wooden gate. I am not lying. Double tall wooden gate requires 8 planks, 8 nails, 4 door hinges, and 2 doorknobs. I want you to keep that in mind, okay? I want you to keep that in your head of what is required. I will also display it on the side of the screen so you can keep in mind. Let's go to the first one, and let's disassemble that one. And what we're going to do is, you notice how you can do like a small part, or one big part, right? We're going to do the 2 small parts in the middle. Now look here. We have 12 planks, 9 nails, 3 doorknobs, and 6 hinges. Take a look at the material cost one more time, which if you go to carpentry, you go to double tall wooden gate, we just created 4 planks, a nail, 2 door hinges, and 1 doorknob out of thin air. Now, if I go over here and I don't click the single tile one, I disassemble it with a different method, right? You're going to see something kind of interesting. Click this here, and then click this here, and look what you get here. We get 15 planks, 5 nails, 4 door hinges, and 2 doorknobs. So we just duplicated a bunch of planks there. Now we're going to do it just 2 more times to show you that this does work every single time. But there is a little bit of inconsistency here, and I don't necessarily know where that comes from. Because again, you see we have 3 planks, 5 nails. We do it again, and we get 11 nails. We just duped an extra 3 nails, but we actually lost 4 planks, which is very interesting. But we get 2 extra door hinges and an extra doorknob. So there is an inconsistency here, but this is generally profitable, and basically no matter what you do, this is profitable, right? Here we get 3 nails, 5 nails, but we actually ended up with duping an extra doorknob. So yes, there is inconsistency here, but 90% of the time it does work out to be a net gain overall in what you're doing. Why the change is happening, I'm not sure. I'm going to have to figure that out on my own later. Now let's go to the other one, because nails are easy, planks are easy, right? But metal is much more difficult to get in Build 42, especially. Double tall metal pole, 10 iron pipes, 4 hinges, 4 scrap metal. Iron pipes are not that easy to get. Let's go ahead and disassemble this one, okay? And see what we get. Right here, we've already got 3 iron pipes. This is interesting, right? Let's go ahead and disassemble this. We get 12 iron pipes, 2 extra scrap metal, and I think we lose a door hinge, though. That's interesting, right? You do still sometimes lose things on this. A lot of the Build 42.13 stuff is very inconsistent, but you do in general always come out profitable. And gaining iron pipes but losing a door hinge, not a big deal. We'll go ahead and we'll do a couple more tests real quick, and we will figure out what's going on here. Look at that. We actually are just gaining a slight amount of door hinges here. And if we go to the big option here, you will see that there is no, it doesn't even show up, but there we go. 1 iron pipe, 4 scrap metal, and boom. So if you do the big ones, you do tend to lose out on items, but if you always go to the small tiles, you're almost always going to profit. There you go. 3 extra pipes, 4 extra scrap metal, and an extra door hinge. So yes, inconsistency for sure, but the dupe works. Well, I do hope you enjoyed all of the duplication of planks and nails and all of that. I do have one little surprise for everyone that decided to stick around a little bit, though. So notice we have this propane grill here. I'm going to go ahead and remove the tank, and you can see that the tank is right here on the ground. That's this tank right here. I'm going to go ahead and place it there, and I'm going to pick up the grill one more time. Notice I'm going to pick it up, the Hector Lopez barbecue, and I'm going to place it down. You might notice something already with the Sprite. There is a propane tank in there again. And this, you can do this over and over again, and basically, you can infinitely dupe propane. And look at that. This is how much propane I have in my base. It's a lot. But anyways, I do hope you enjoyed that dupe. I'm trying to work on discovering a lot more at the moment. It's still a little inconsistent, but I think we're definitely going to be able to figure out how to make it more predictable. Thank you. I'll see you next time.